So, what do I need to do? Can you hold it for just a second while I go get this stand? I'm gonna clean the camera. So sorry. You're fine. Show me the way. You're good. Okay, I think we're good. I can also hold it. I think we're okay. I don't want to block you because you always get a much better here. I think I'm good. There's Gabriel. And I don't have the biggest expectations for this live stream, but at least they can tune significant. When the one other thing I always forget is the sound. It is, so you're good. Okay, I think we're good.
I guess I have to get the gambas out of here.
And I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am so thrilled to welcome you all here today. I do want to say, wow, like I always felt like Bridges Mayo was such a village, and then we experienced this week, and then I was like, whoa, we really are. And so just so that you know, this is whilst people, I would say at least half of our musicians here were without power. And then so they get the memo on Wednesday, like, hey, stay tuned. We can't meet at Fairview. We have to have another place. And that's when the Penley family was like, use our house. So if we can please give them a round of applause of thanks. I heard, okay, Fairview's got power. I'm like, we're good to go. We're going to have that concert. And then the schools were closed again. And then that's when Jenny Lennington reached out to us, Nora and Luma's mother, and she said, I think I have a place that might work, because we were looking for the combination of small breakout rooms, large orchestra performance, and then ending with the celebration. And she said, I happen to have a place. So that's here. So if we can please give it up to And I also want to say I see a couple of teachers here, and so much of what we're able to do is because of the amazing teachers that are prepping these kids, whether they're school orchestra directors, private lesson instructors. So can we please give them a round of applause? We have a couple of alumni doing amazing things. So you may see a little bit more of them later, Cosmo and Kaya, so everybody knows them. And both violists too, so there's something about violists, right? And then I also want to say, you as families are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, it was just incredible that a lot of you didn't even have working power and you still got your kids to practice. And I really think like so much of it was a testament to how important music was throughout all of this. And the kids have just really bonded. Even though this camp is a day shorter than it normally is, we have seen tighter bonds this week than we've ever seen. So I think you're sick of me talking, and your kids are phenomenal. Thank you so much. Oh, and our faculty is incredible. So So it does not get better than the dream team that we have here this week. So you will see them all. This is Esteban, our amazing board-elect president. Erica Rubis, who says, hey, could we pilot like some gambas? And then we had, we can get some harpsichords from Laura, and we're like, why not? And so that has been phenomenal. We also have Kevin Flynn playing cello with us, who also, I don't know, many of you know Esteban just got offered an amazing position at University of Arizona. And then, yes! And then we have Kevin Flynn.
He's in that choir.
There we go. And he will be at Oklahoma State University. And then, of course, Dina El-Sapar, who I very much see as my partner in crime when it comes to summer chamber music making. And I love that every time I'm like, will you come back? And she's like, yeah. So anyway, can we please give Dina a round of and I don't think crap for Erica, and she's phenomenal.
And this is Maggie Olivo.
We're going to get started. Thank you, everybody.
have time to talk about the instruments. We just played them. So it's probably used to you too a little bit. The gamba, viola da gamba, it means the viola that you hold in a leg. And it's got frets like a guitar. And it descends from the same ancestor as the guitar from the Middle East to Spain, and then developed into a very popular instrument in the 15, 16, and 1700s throughout Europe. It has 6 or even sometimes 7 strings, and it has gut strings, and so the way you play them is different than with metal strings. Metal strings were invented to make a fuller sound for a bigger hall. These are meant for an intimate occasion, just like we have today. So, and they're holding the bows upside down. Hands are upside down. It's incredible what they've achieved in the short time we've had this week. So, enjoy. Play D's, or D strings. Happy?
Yeah, just different ranges. So one's the
That's the little one that's cute.
a soprano. Like a soprano.
Yes. I forget which range that would be. Yeah.
7 chords are much better.
I had to borrow one from a head and then it didn't happen. Since I got that from the hard.
You use the fifths and the fourths. It's so different. Yeah. It would be good. It would, yeah.
But I love that. I like to do harmonics and
We'll be playing Opus 164, piano quintet in C minor by Kenneth Petrowski.
That's Opus 464, which means he was quite prolific.
The next piece we're playing is Carbon. It's about a young diplomat. It's French.
Maurice, how about that?
Thank
These are Tian, Jessica, Evelyn, and Noor, and they are. And they are going to perform. Thank you. And the next piece has a really lovely story. I arranged it for a student of mine at one of the elementary schools who was super excited about playing the cello, but was having a really rough time at home, and he was not very happy. So we got together with the rest of the students, and we said, what can we do to cheer him up? And we found this song called Charlie, which is the name of the student, and we arranged it for him. It's by the same singer-songwriter who got this really big international hit with Dance Monkey. I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah. Dance Monkey, Dance Monkey. Really popular one. So I arranged it now for a string quartet because it was for quintet before with double bass. So we hope you enjoy it, and we hope Charlie feels much better now. our big chamber orchestra. Give us just a second.
So while we're flipping and getting ready for the orchestra, I do want to do a quick plug. The fall and the spring, we do have youth orchestra, and please, it's amazing. We have audition orchestra with Wei Chung Chen, who's a doctoral student at Jacobs. He's phenomenal. And then we also have the phenomenal Chase Remsburg, which is the non-audition orchestra, and we have kids from like 8 years old all the way up to 20. We even have young adults who have. So please check it out. We're doing it side by side in the spring, and I think while we're finishing up, we do have an impromptu interview.
Yeah, it didn't make it onto the program, but these young ladies were getting so good at the other piece that was on the printout. So we decided we would play for you while we're transitioning the room for the large.
Okay, it's final time.
All right, thanks for your patience. And the next piece we're going to perform is actually an arrangement of a Bach Brandenburg Concerto. And we're so happy we found this because that concerto required to mix up one person on violin, one person on viola, one person on cello, or one group, and then same thing, like different groups that would go together. And that would have been a little bit more tricky for us because we're kind of used to playing the same instruments as in an orchestra setting. So this arrangement of the Brandenburg Number 3 Concerto puts all of these tricky passages that are supposed to go from one, like a set of instruments to another, they just put them on one section. So students have gotten job of like figuring this out because it's not easy to do that. In the original one, it's kind of like more intuitive, like you're, oh, this is my line, this is like the sequence. But here it just goes back and forth. So we hope you enjoy it. MAYO actually made herself. It's the flag of Colombia, my country, the Colombian flag. And this is a cumbia, a really popular rhythm in all Latin America and here also in the US and North America. It has its roots in Afro-Colombian people who were brought from Africa, enslaved and kidnapped and trying to resist and keep the culture alive. So we did a little bit of dancing on this one, and we learned that since they were chains on their feet, they couldn't really step, like do big steps or jumps. So the dance is really close to the floor. And we did this a little bit in our rehearsals, right? Kind of to get the feeling and honor that resilience. And also, I would like to dedicate this to Maestra Edelmira Maza Zapata, who was one of many descendants of Afro-diasporic communities in Colombia. She was the leader of the Grupo de Tradiciones Populares El Palenque de Delia. Her mother did a great work in collecting all these dances and musics and also bringing the people from the rural areas to dance these musics in the cities and even abroad. We just had them in Bloomington in April. Maestra Delmira came here. She was 72. Unfortunately, she passed away a couple of days ago in Colombia, very unexpected. So I would like to dedicate this piece to her memory, and hopefully she will be dancing with us while we play. Also, Noor will be playing the guitar for this commission.
surprise them a little bit. So we do have 2 alumni, Kaya and Cosmo came extra to surprise because we knew so much about Esteban is building community and especially through music. And so it's just really special that we put that and they're like, yep, we will be there. So yeah, I mean, I can go on, but I do want to say really quickly, Esteban and I worked together at the Fairview Violin Project, and we were actually eating pizza, and he was going on about all these things and music he was excited about and working with kids. And I said, you really, really, I want to talk to you about Bridges MAYO. And then when we talked, he was like, sure. And I feel like it was a week later he joined our board, and then it was like 2 weeks later he became our board-elect president. And then he was like, and I want to help, I want to be in the orchestra, I want to come in. And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do without him, but it's all good. He's going to the University of Arizona in Tucson, which, by the way, if you don't know, that's where I grew up. And my dad and my mom actually taught there. So it's kind of a boomer. But that said, I also want to say something, Kevin Flynn, we talked a little bit about, and because Esteban, you know, he's connected to so many amazing people. He said, oh yeah, I think Kevin's going to fit in. And I was like, are you sure? I don't know. We've got a good fit. No, I didn't say that. But, and then he came in and he fit right in like he was always with us. And Erica, Dina, and I've been doing this for quite some time. But it really, just to know that it was the 5 of us together, it just felt so good. So this is my lead up into, we're actually gonna have a celebration. And if you are able to stay, Hero has been working above and beyond. Gina's been doing some extra stuff. Laura's been doing some extra stuff. And you can probably smell that amazing aroma right now that's making you all realize how hungry you are. So we're gonna do a few things first. We would like to, we want the kids to pack up their instruments. I actually need to collect their music just so that we have it for our library. So the easiest thing probably would be to stick everything in, like their folder, and give it to me. If you want, like Colombia Tierra or Tierra, you can probably, I'm sure you can keep that, yes? If you want Esteban to sign it, maybe ask him. But once everything's put away and I have the music, I also feel like people might want to retrieve chairs and things like that. But we have food, and so I just want to say, like, Hero and Gina and anybody else, make yourself at home as we're kind of putting this stuff away, and we can set up for food and celebrating.
Thank you. One more big hand for Maggie and the one.
Thank you.
I'll see you at home.